Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the Wild Bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
We'll see what his offense can do. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. Back-to-back 11-yard gains, and they've got another first down. Well, they gave themselves options there on the third down play and were able to convert on that RPO.
Shows a lot of trust with the guy taking the snap, doesn't it? Because you're counting on him to make the right reads and give the ball where it's supposed to go. And he did on that play.
And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll try to throw it here. Vick. He finds Dorsett. It's complete. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe.
Tony Dorsett. It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Vick now from the 50. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
Michael Vick.
Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to end up with a nickname after something like that, some Big Jelly or something like that.
Sam Martin.
On fourth down, here's Sam Martin on to kick it away. He'll send this away into the Rocky Mountain Night, and it's a good one. A good kick, 48 yards, 4 on the return. And the Ravens will get it. First and 10 from deep in their own territory. Jackson and the Ravens come up now, 1st and 10 at their own 11. They'll start with the option, and he'll lose yardage and be down at the 7-yard line. Tackle for loss by Lawrence Taylor.
Sometimes you just sit back and marvel at what he can do defensively. Speed, strength, quickness, he's the whole package. And that package just wrapped up the runner for a loss.
Well, the first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14.
Watch a slap. Watch a slap.
From the gun, Jackson. And oh, look at that, a diving catch.
Jackson's
that catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
When you're a player of his stature, you don't just circle the games on your team's calendar. You circle the Pro Bowl. Without a doubt. That's a game that you just figure you're going to be in each and every year. And it's because of catches like that. That's why he goes.
He may try and run for this. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. And some room to roam now. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown. Huge play by the defense, not only to force the fumble, obviously, but to return it for a touchdown.
And I know it's no fun for anyone who plays offense, but isn't it fun to see how a defense rallies when there's a fumble return and everyone tries to find someone to block and bring it all the way home?
I always like their celebrations because they don't get there that often.
No, they're not choreographed very well usually.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And that last possession, really a gut punch. You seemingly had it working. You were in the midst of a very strong drive, then suddenly to fumble, and you're watching the back of a defender's jersey as he brings it all the way in the other direction.
There's not much more I can add to that. I thought you summarized it perfectly, partner. You just got to regroup and start putting another drive together. That's all you can do.
A good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Jackson from the shotgun. And his throw is incomplete. Hollywood Brown, the intended receiver. And that takes us from second to third down. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
On third and short, Drake. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. That's good for a Raven first down, 15 yards there. 2 carries for him now in the opening drive, both for good yardage.
And based on film study, they thought that there was a chance to spring him more than once for some pretty good yardage in this game.
They'll hand it to Drake here on the option. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Lawrence Taylor on the tackle. A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the Broncos' 48-yard line.
After one, 7-0 on EA Sports.
With the score, Broncos 7, Ravens nothing.
The last run got a couple. Here's second and 8. From the gun, it's Jackson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a third and 8. Operating from the gun, Jackson. Escaping the pressure right. Airing it out deep for Smith. This is caught inside the 15. A gain of 37.
That is definitely what we call on defense an uh-oh play. And what you mean by that is against Lamar Jackson, when you see him out of the pocket, your first thought is, uh-oh, he's going to try and run it. How do I get to him and get him on the ground? And guess what? That didn't happen, and his receivers took advantage.
So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on first and 10. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4. He was just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards, and it's second and 2. Running, it's Drake. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive.
And it's third down.
On third down, Drake. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll make it fourth down after a loss of 1.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Touchdown,
Lamar
Baltimore.
Jackson taking it in. And the Ravens are an extra point away from tying the football game.
For the extra point.
Well, that was all Lamar Jackson all the time on that drive, both through the air and in the end with the touchdown run.
Yeah, how about him doing things a little bit on the reverse side there, Brandon, because he softened him up throwing the football and opened up the running lanes. And when he gets a little bit of a sliver, he's gone. And that's exactly what he did there.
A first down throw coming for Vick. And he rifles one incomplete. He was looking for Tim Patrick that time, but it's going to be second down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Vick with a give to Sanders. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is finally brought down at the Ravens' 17-yard line. A huge play there for Denver. Give him 58 yards on the ground.
First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog. Check foot. 19.
Here's Michael Vick. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
That's an excellent play by the defender. He diagnosed that one, closed quickly, and helped force the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Right there, 54, right there, 54, Mike. Hey, let's get off the field, D.
To throw again, Vick. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6. They'll run it, Sanders. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
Let's go, defense.
They'll run with Sanders, and he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out, and the Broncos have taken the lead. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
McManus's point after is good, and that makes the score 14-7. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. There was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Champ Bailey. Oh, some strong running. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line.
You're trailing, you're trying to get points late in half. I absolutely understand that. But remember, it's all about the ball. And without the ball, you can't get those points. They just turned it over.
Now you got to be careful because that deficit can get a little bigger on the other side with that good field position they just took over with. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
The 29-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Vick dancing to his left. Over the middle, Sharp's got it complete. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line.
That's good.
Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1.
At the 8-yard line.
I got you, boy. I got you, boy.
On 2nd and 7, Vick. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Vernon Davis as the first half is winding down. And the Broncos will add on to their lead.
Partner, to me, that touchdown had something that was kind of rooted in that group seeing the future. What I mean by that is they had a plan. Let's find a way to score right here before the half. And now to give us momentum going into the second half, give us that cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. Flush to his right. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 48. And a potential turning point as he'll get the football in very good field position late in this first half.
At the 43-yard line.
And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter.
Mike 51. Silver.
This will be the final play of the half. Vick, he's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. On the option, here's Drake. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Third down.
Now Drake. And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
But these guys are going to chop into that deficit. They're going to have to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
Now let's see. Yeah, the offense still out there. They elect to go on 4th and 11. Eluding the pressure right. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And the Broncos are going to get the football back in great field position.
I got you. Bronco 80. 31. 19 Lion. Mike 5-4.
Vick operating on 1st down. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
14-yard line.
Here's Vick. And it's caught. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown.